Hey, it's Alex here. Welcome back to my video blog, and today we're going to talk about what you should think about as a buyer when buying your new home. Welcome back, and we're going to cover what you want to consider when buying your new home. And please forward this on to your favorite home buyer. Number one, location, location, location. You've probably heard it before, but what we mean is that when you're looking at a new home, definitely check the school district boundaries. And the reason you want to do that is because the school district is going to define your educational experience for your kids. But even if you don't have kids, one thing you want to think about is that the future desirability and resale of your value of your home may be affected by that. Another thing you really want to consider on the location part of it is how close it is to local shopping, dining, entertainment, grocery stores, because the location is going to make a big difference to you, and it's probably going to make a big difference to the future home buyers as well. So number two, we're going to talk about financial commitment. Real estate is an investment, but it tends to be a long-term investment. So if you're thinking about moving in a few short years, you may want to consider renting instead. Because to have your money tied up in a home, it's not really liquid and not a great short-term investment by and large. So another tip that we really have is that if you're thinking about buying a home in an area but you're unfamiliar with it, you may want to try renting before you buy. And that way you get familiar with the area and make sure that it's really where you want to be. So number three, running the well dry. The focus is, and it happens every single time, is that most buyers spend every penny that they have to get into their new home, especially first-time home buyers. Even though we're going to be negotiating a home warranty to protect you for all the major systems in the home for the first year, you do want to make sure that you do have a home savings fund for any repairs that happen outside of that, or typical and periodic maintenance. So you would want to set up a home fund, and from there, go ahead and add to it accordingly. Number four, something to think about is loving your space. And the reason that you want to love your space is that it's not just the indoor area that you're going to enjoy. Oftentimes, you're going to want to set up an entertaining area or even spend a nice night out with friends in your backyard. But if you're like a lot of people these days and you're very busy, you may want something a lot more low maintenance. So you may want to consider buying a townhouse or a condo. So that way you can focus on enjoying your life and less on the maintenance and leave it to the homeowners association. So that's tip number four. And tip number five is untapped potential. The truth is that there's a lot of different neighborhoods. And one opportunity is to find a neighborhood that is currently undergoing a new renaissance where the neighbors are upgrading their homes. You might be able to buy a home at a value and be part of something great as the neighborhood continues to improve, grow, and change. So definitely look into the untapped potential of a neighborhood. So those are five things you may want to consider as a buyer. And if you're considering purchasing your new home, definitely let us know and we'll get you set up on an accurate and automated search so that way you can check out and get a feel for the inventory as we continue to go forward in this market. We'll see you next time on our video blog, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.